So I wanted to bring this one to you. So as we're aware, James Gamble from the Reform Party, yes, I did mention Reform, not the other parties, but Reform, because that's who James Gamble represents and who has been down to Rufford Ford, measured 3 inches of water and said, why is this road closed? So I wanted to bring this part of the videoing to your attention. So yes, it was busy at weekends. We knew that it got busy at weekends. But this is the footage, quite literally, 8 to 10 weeks before it closed. In fact, this was filmed 10 weeks before Rufford closed. So with all these things that had allegedly been going on, this was what it was like 10 weeks before. Many questions are raised. So this is during the weekday, this is what it was like. There are no hordes of children, swaths of people or anything else. The parking's relatively normal. This is what Rufford was like on a normal day. Interestingly enough, one of the Conservatives from a neighbouring council wants to ban filming at Rufford Ford unless you have a permit. So under this gentleman's idea, he wants to ban filming in public unless you have permission at Rufford Ford. I don't agree with this. Let's see what your views are in the comments. So as you can see, we've got some agricultural type vehicles going through. It's an agricultural area, it's countryside. So you will get Land Rovers with big tyres that go through. Strange enough, when the harsh weather is here, it's those very vehicles that come and rescue people. But then who's really complaining about it going through? There's no issue, there's no big problem right now of that going through on tape, on camera and film. So again, this is what it was like on a normal weekday. It would take us hours, like days, to film what you watch in minutes of the chaos that was there, and that was mainly at the weekends. Why is this road now closed when this is what it was really like during the week? Whose benefit is this actually for? Because the questions have to be asked. We're paying for this as taxpayers. This is way more than 3 inches of water. It's not a problem. There's not hordes of people there 24/7. This is just during the week. And again, so who is this really benefiting? It affects the golf course, it being closed. It affects the surrounding villages. It affects everybody else. The only people this is having a positive effect on, really, are those right by Rufford Ford, within a few hundred metres. One local had been campaigning for years, and I do mean years. So even before Rufford Ford became a thing on YouTube, one of the locals was trying to get the Ford closed. Have a think about that, because you've got to ask yourself, why? And then, of course, when the YouTubers came, that was the new excuse. My question is, why are we, the taxpayer, paying for this road to be closed? Who is really benefiting from it? You've got to ask these questions, because from this video you can see what it was really like there. Of course, we wouldn't put this up because it was boring to watch. You guys didn't want to watch the boring stuff, so we didn't show you that. But this is what we recorded hours on end, waiting for those fails that you all loved watching. The millions of you per week that came and watched. So again, reality, the taxpayers paying for this road to be closed when this is what it was really like just 10 weeks before Rufford Ford was closed. Fortunately, Reform are still looking into this. They are still looking at why are we paying for this to be closed? Why are we paying for these barriers when the road, does it really need to be closed? There you have it. That's what it was like during the week. But in the interest of fairness, the weekends were very different, and it's the weekends that became a problem. So what was it like at the weekends? Chaos. Why was it chaos? Because people were allowed to park along the yellow lines either side, which allowed the crowds. So the council were actually supposed to be enforcing the yellow lines. They didn't. And this is what happened. Oh, I think he's finished the van. Oh, the passenger's not happy.
And we've got a 404 coming down as well to finish the job off. I don't think he's going to rescue him. No. Passenger in the van laughing at the driver. Oh, he's going to tow now. It's the rope of shame. Discovery coming through while the rope of shame goes on. Now we've got wet feet of shame. The passenger loving it. Something emerging. It's a Vauxhall. It's stopping. It's dying. It's dead. Or does it live? She's smiling. Not anymore. Yep, she's filled with water, but luckily she's next to the van. He doesn't look impressed.
I would have known.
Well, they did. There's a sign, isn't there?
Is there?
Well,
I clearly wasn't looking.
It says Ford.
Yeah.
Now the triangle means it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then there's water. That huge puddle of water.
Yeah, no, well I thought like a little bit of a several way through it. Clearly not.
Ah.
We don't have this where we live. We're very flat.
Got antisocial coming back through.
I'd laugh if it floated away. If it went wrong way, it went down there.
Oh, it's killed it. It's killed it. Ah, you're dead. It lives.
The Ford's got the better view, mate.
Oh, he takes out the crowd. He's sending it. He sends it. What is he up to today? I can hear him. Oh, he sent it. He has sent that. Oh, he's broken it.
So as you can see, it gets really chaotic. However, this is a public place, so there's many arguments here. It's a public place. People want to congregate here. Why shouldn't they? For a very long time, people have enjoyed watching the cars splash through, but the crowds were not controlled. That wasn't our fault as YouTubers. That's a far cry from it. That's not our responsibility. It's not the speed that's the issue, it's the amount of people that are gathered there. And the reason they're there is because they've been allowed to park there. The car park became full, and then the people then carried on parking. Leave a comment on this one, but remember, keep it nice, or you won't be allowed to comment.